is the criticism KD gets unfair considering how much love he has for the game of basketball?
That's it right there.
I think people expect him more, like they want him to win more because his talent is so good. Like you expect him to win everywhere he goes, pretty much.
That's
like
a lot of players
LeBron.
in the league,
Yeah,
right?
like no, it's only like him and LeBron, a couple players like that. Like when they go to a team, you expect them to go further than what 27 wins that they got. That's all I'm saying. But Bobo saving that man, that cried legacy.
Not where I would expect the combo to go.
Yeah, you know, for me, like when I look at that, man, you know, I just look about how beautiful life is and how good God is. You know, to be able to play the game, you know, where he comes from, you know, him honoring his craft and working hard every day. So, you know, just to be able to, like we said, come out of the neighborhoods and, you know, his family never had anything, you know, it just shows how much he really just loved the game. So how can you even hate him? Like, he just literally just loves basketball. Like, it don't, like, nothing else matters. He could just be in the gym and just shoot all day. That's all he gonna do. So, you know, like, when you love something and you're very passionate about it, you're gonna get hate because you're doing something other people can't do.
So for me, KD got a lot of flack for burner accounts. You know,
Now we see why he has one.
But that's my point. Man just wanted to talk basketball without people being like, oh, it's KD, and look what KD said. He just wanted to have conversations with people. We kind of clowned him initially for that, but when you take a step back and look at him, and this is a dude who literally loves the game. He's been very vocal with tweets recently about all the criticism the game has gotten.
He grew up in an era, same era we grew up in, that when they showed you an NBA player, they showed you his greatness, right? They showed you what he meant to the game, what he brought to the game. We grew up in an era where they only highlighted your excellence. He is playing in an era where it's all personal hate. No factual anything. It's all about, he grew up, it's all about winning and going out there doing your best. And that's what he's been trying to do. That's what all these kids has been trying to do. And they're criticized. Their legacies is torn apart by people who don't put in the same time, who do not look at the game the same way, and that's not what they grew up on. You know, when you talk about Magic, Bird, Charles Barkley, Dunk, all these people, it was all their greatness. We didn't know nothing about them. We didn't care. We don't know about their wives. We don't know who their kids were. Now that's all this era is about. You averaging 28, 7, and 7. Your legacy ain't shit. It's empty points. Who are you? This and that. What?
Yeah.
So yes, it makes him tear up because he knows how much he's put into this game. This is why someone like Kyrie is coming and staging the motherfucking building. He don't want y'all energy into this purity of something, right? You guys always bring up the Michael Jordan and the Kobe, right? It's the purity of what they're putting in. They done pushed this to the Devin Bookers, the LeBrons, and all these guys, and they're trying to carry on something that they were taught, but the people who's judging it, they've learned from reality TV. Yeah. And that's what the emotions is for.
It's the human element of this, right? Everything, and it's overcome childhoods, whatever, growing up, making it out of that, Texas, becoming this, seeing it almost taking away injury. Like, it's a lot, man, that go into that, right? For you to sit there and reflect in the moment from a question that's asked.
Simple question.
Right? A simple question that's asked. And sometimes that's all it takes, like, for you to have that reflection on what all you have accomplished, how hard you worked in this, like in that simple time frame. And he's passionate about it, man. So shout out to KD, man. It's the work, it's the appreciation. Like you said, people come and bring their family. Because I always say, man, for people to come see you and respect what you do, the love that they show you, it's unmatched. For people to respect what you do. Right? My kids always ask me, Dad, why do so many people say hi? I mean, I did something right. Right? I can only look at it as I did something right with my time. I wasn't multi-year all-star, wasn't this, wasn't that, like these guys, but to feel appreciated from what you did, you can't put a value to that. And know all the things that he's had to overcome as of late, right? The injuries, like that shit takes a toll on you. To do it again, then to come back again, like that shit, and to still be doing it at a high level, you gotta respect it.
Can't hate become like, because people want you to win and they get mad that you're not doing that?
No.
Like, can somebody be mad, like, damn, this nigga should be winning the game?
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at the person because he's not doing what you think he can do?
If you ain't never been in that
I'm just saying, like, if I really
It's your
love
feelings.
KD,
But if you ain't
if I'm
never
a
been in
fan
that
of the
situation-
game and I really like KD, is that considered hate if I believe that he could win and get shit done, but he's not doing it? And I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
that's a
is you doing?
fan. That's called a fan.
But don't that make people great? Ain't that what the greatness you were talking about?
But he's
with
not
Magic
being
Johnson
judged.
and Jordan?
But he's not being judged by his fans. The media is not his fans. You see the difference?
but-
so a fan is, you played bad today, boo. Tomorrow, I cheer you. As a player, you understand that. Now, if I'm going out there playing, or I play bad and you boo me, then I come play great and you don't give me the cheer, and you only give me the boos. You don't give me the cheers. That becomes the personal problem with the players themselves. I don't mind you.
But I'm just talking about in general. I'm not talking. I didn't know it was based just on media. I'm talking about in general, like fans too. Like fans get mad when they.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that to
That's
me
their
is
favorite
the
team or their
That's
favorite
their favorite
player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That can be considered hate to me though.
But those are not
No,
the
they
things we
fans of
judge.
him though, so they're not going to
That's what I'm
The
saying.
fans is going to give him the gratification. The gratification of why you have a burner phone doesn't come from fans. Those are not fans. It's the hatred of it, right? Where we're in an era where I don't like you because your legacy is fucking with somebody else's legacy that I love,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
There's no, it's not
No
like-
reason for it.
right?
Yeah, just.
Right, that's why I be
God damn it, you over here tapping into my favorite player.
That's
Like,
why I
damn
be
it.
like, wait a minute, I like all of them. There's no I like them all, where I rank them at. Right?
But
This is when you know someone, this is the problem. When they say, all right, who's the GOAT? And you're gonna be like, all right, Jordan's the GOAT. All right, who's number 2? Kobe's number 2. Who's number 3? LeBron's number 3. The reason he's number 3 is because he only won 4 or 5. Like, wait, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, why is there a negative notion on why he's 3? There was no negative notion on why he's 2. There's not gonna be a negative notion on why the person's number 4. But you're throwing in a negative conversation talking about some legacy. Why?
because he could be number 1 if he won those.
I can't be
That's
number.
what I'm saying.
But number 2 could be number 1 if he won something, but you didn't do that to him. Number 4 could be number 1 if he won all his championship. You don't do that to them.
No.
So you don't think people-
Kobe could.
You don't think people say things about Kobe?
Yeah, they
Like,
say. Why
No.
you think he played?
They don't bring up the bad years.
They don't bring up.
But
Y'all
they
just,
hate the
y'all just
fuck
said
out of
Kobe was a sidekick.
Hold on. Let's try this again. When someone's
but as
talking
a-
about a
as a-
top 10 list,
They never
and
put
when you
Kobe
go
on there.
about a top 10 list and they explain to you their top 10 list, there's only going to be one player on the top 10 list that has a negative mark on him. When you talk about Duncan, like, yeah, Duncan is number 8. He got 5 rings. He got 2 Finals MVP. He did this. 2, 10. Shaq. Shaq got 5 rings and 4 rings. He got this. That's all you're doing, right? There's no negative on why you're putting him here. Only LeBron is going to get that.
Yep.
You're going to say LeBron's number 3
Because
he didn't win this, he didn't win that, he didn't win this.
That's because he's a threat to 1. That's okay.
Then what happened to 2?
Kobe's a threat to 1 too.
But no one
they say
said-
the same thing
No,
about
Kobe
Kobe.
do say-
Never put
Kobe
on
do
the
say
fucking
things
top
about
10.
Kobe.
First of all,
Let's just
when you
stop. Let's be
say,
honest.
hold on.
They don't put Kobe
hold
on
on.
the list.
Kobe do.
If Jordan's number 1 and Kobe, when they say
don't
Kobe, they be like, he has 5 rings. He's the second coming to Jordan. He did this. That's it.
But
he's
when
the second.
Kobe was playing, that was his argument.
He
He
is
don't
the-
got 6 rings.
He has
He not say that wasn't.
But no
an
one
argument.
says he don't have 6 rings. He don't have 10 finals.
When he was playing, yeah, they
You
said
just
that.
say he's number 2. He was the second best thing
No, I don't
to
say
Michael
that.
Jordan.
I said-
That's how you say it. You don't use no
say
negative
what?
on him. You just say he's the second to Michael Jordan.
When
he has a
Kobe
better
was
skill set than
playing.
Michael Jordan. That's it.
When he was playing, they was.
That's all they say right now. If
It's
I tell,
always been the rings.
it don't matter, but you don't say he don't have 6. You just say he has 5. He has an MVP. You say all great things.
They don't compare his rings.
They don't compare
Like, they
his
don't
rings.
compare his rings to Bill Russell.
You just say it.
Right.
Bill
If
Russell,
this-
he has this. You move
If it's
on.
about rings,
But
You go-
that's the biggest argument they say about Michael Jordan and Kobe and LeBron. They don't have the same ring as Jordan. That's why they can't be.
But what I'm
Same
saying
ring
is,
as Bill
if
Russell.
you ask somebody, I want you to go and ask somebody their top 10, right? Say, give me your top 10 and explain why they're in these numbers.
Some people don't have Kobe
Right?
in the top 10.
No.
Everybody
But
say
when I'm
Kobe
saying,
top 10.
no, it don't matter who they have.
Some people-
Watch what happened.
Why you talking to them then?
No, what I'm
That's
saying is,
ESPN.
But some
what I'm
people,
saying
some
is-
people don't.
Okay, but watch what happens. Even if they don't have Kobe in there, it don't matter. Watch when they get to 1,
Top 10 ever?
3, 4, 5, 6. When you hear what they're saying about every single one, they're gonna tell you when they get to LeBron James, instead of saying he leads the NBA in most points scored, he has 4 rings, he has 4 MVPs, this is why he's this. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna say, this is why he's number 3.
Right.
He went to the finals 10 times, but only won 4. He switched teams to Miami. He asked for that is gonna be the resume. It's like they're trying to express to you why he's not number 1 or whatever.
Okay, but
versus if you get the Magic Johnson, what do you think they say about Magic Johnson?
Okay, but what's the standards of these guys that are number 1? They all stick with one team. These are the ways. But this is the way this is. This is the way. These are the standards.
You're doing it.
But these are the standards. That's what
You're
I'm saying.
doing it exactly.
Those
what
are
I'm
the
saying.
standards.
There's only one number 1. You put him there.
Those are the standards that they have. That they have for it. Huh?
He just explaining why he got number
Kareem ain't
1.
Kareem changed teams?
Again, listen. You just did
Kareem ain't
exactly
won.
what I'm saying.
Say it again?
Kareem ain't one to me.
I didn't say he was one, but
But
he
what I'm
on
saying
the top
is,
10 list, though.
you're gonna say 1, right? He has 6 rings, this, that.
He's not
Boom.
my one.
Number 1. Who? Number 2, you're gonna say whoever that is, wherever you have LeBron, you're gonna say out your mouth, you got him wherever you have him, it don't matter. You're gonna compare him to number 1. So that means you're gonna say everything that's wrong with him on why he's not number 1. Why? You didn't do that for 2. You didn't do that for 3. You didn't do that for 5, 6, 7, 8. You just read out why they're in that position and you move on. Why can't you just say, look, at number 3, LeBron James, he led the NBA in most points. He played 22 years. He has 21 All-Stars. He did this, that, and that. Cool. Number 4 is Magic Johnson. He has 3 MVPs, the youngest MVP, blah, blah, blah. Number 5, no one does that. There's gonna be one person.
They're gonna throw in the joke with Magic, though. They're gonna throw some shade with Magic. For sure. They're gonna throw in some shade with Magic.
They only do it to LeBron James. You talk about his negative thoughts in his resume I have no. Watch, ask somebody about the top 10. Watch what they do with, just say I said it. Watch what they do with LeBron. They're gonna give you all pros on Jordan, all pros on number 2. They're gonna have negatives, then pros. Watch. That's how it works. I don't know why they do that.
But they do that to Kobe too, though. They do that to anybody they feel is a threat to Michael Jordan.
But
They said Kobe Bryant was a side to Shaq,
No one
right?
says that at number
He's a
2.
fake Jordan.
And then you said Kobe Bryant was never the best player in the
No, but they
NBA
say
either.
he's a fake Jordan. That's why he's not number 1. He wanted to be like him. He ain't got 6
How about
rings.
that?
You hear that all the time.
Ask someone, I'm telling you, go home and say, yo, give me your top 10 and then explain why. I'm just saying, go do it. And
I
watch.
heard it already. Everybody
Go
say
do
that.
it. Do it.
Why
do it.
Kobe not number
Text
one?
it.
He
I
wants to
want
be
you to
like
text it.
Jordan. That's what
I want you to-
everybody say.
I want you to text
Too
it.
much
I don't
like
want to
Mike.
hear
Too
why
much
he's
like
number
Mike.
like
Every
Mike.
Mike fan say ain't too much like Mike.
Hear why he's number one. Just say wherever you have him. Just explain.
So, Cemetery Larry in the Gills Arena group chat right now. I respect Shaw, so I'm gonna read what he had to say. Said, these niggas gotta bring up Kobe because he great. He said, to Gil, you're lying. You said Kobe is disqualified because of Shaq.
Man.
Disqualified for what?
You said his 3 rings don't count.
For what?
Gil a liar, then he did a SpongeBob meme with him glazing his, it was a
For what position?
glazing.
This is comparing somebody to somebody else. When you're saying top 10, like, listen to what I'm saying. When you explain your top 10, right? And I'll be an example. 1, Michael Jordan. He's number 1 because I got beat up, right? I got beat up for all his shoes and his greatness. 1. 2, LeBron James, 40-something thousand points. Number 3, childhood hero. He's my childhood hero. He's the American kid who went from greatness, failed, came back to greatness. Number 4, Magic Johnson. He was the Magic Man. Came out the Number 5, Shaquille O'Neal. As a young kid, breaking backboards, doing all this. Like, you see how I did that?
Right, but they also
Now-
have flaws. They also have flaws.
But why am I telling you someone's flaws and
Because that's the reason why they're not. Because they're not number one. Because you're not number one. So I need to know why he's not number one.
Why do you need to know why?
Because I want to know why he's not number one. If he's that great, why are you number 3? Why are you number 4? Why are you number 2? So, tell me why. It's only one number 1. If you ain't number 1, then why are you number 2? Why are you number 3? Why are you number 4? Why are you number 5?
You see why the problem is this. Why do you have to be something wrong with you for you to be?
Because you're not number 1, so
you're not
something went
number
wrong.
one.
Something went wrong.
No, there's some.
Nobody's congratulating. Nobody's congratulating on who's. Nobody cares who's number 2 or who's number 3. It's all about who's number 1. It's always been about that.
All right, who's the top 10 in football? Because I guarantee you, when they go through the list, there's never going to be a negative on why who's not number
I'm
1.
gonna say Brady.
It got to be.
Pat.
It got to be a
Because he
reason why you're not
didn't
number
beat
1.
No.
He didn't win
No.
a
It
3-peat.
has to be.
No, that's not how they do it.
is.
Only basketball does that.
It has to.
No,
sport
it's not
does
only
that.
basketball.
Every
it's
sport does that.
only LeBron James.
Is Tom Brady number 1 in football?
Many would say that.
All right, how about this? Before LeBron James came in.
Stop.
Right?
You can't say it's only LeBron.
Okay, go ahead.
James.
No,
Now,
go ahead, go ahead,
now
go
you're
ahead.
being
Okay,
crazy. Now
before
you
LeBron
just-
James.
Now I'm
right?
scared.
So, cool. So, let's say just the year 2000.
Oh my God.
The year 2000.
A great year.
The top 10 was what? Jordan, Kareem, what? Bill Russell, Larry,
the list.
Magic and all that.
Larry Bird, Magic, yeah.
Why Kareem wasn't 2? I mean, why wasn't Kareem number 1?
Because people are haters, Gills, you know.
Because he was just doing this.
Why?
A very difficult shot.
So big is a.
hold on.
I'm sorry.
It was an exciting position.
So why wasn't he number 1?
Flaw. So it had to be some type of flaws.
You see how you don't have you
A
don't
great actor as well.
That's 'cause
Yeah,
they don't
don't-
put bigs. up
Great
like
actor for
this.
sure.
again. You see,
Facts.
you know you're proving you can't come up with anything because there was never a narrative like that.
But whoever had him
You
won.
can't say
No, I
it's
said
only
two.
for LeBron because you heard the same same shit about
number,
Kobe.
I
You
said
stop.
number 2. I just said number 2, right? What Kareem was number 2 by 2000. You didn't have nothing negative to actually say because there was no negative on why he wasn't number 1. He's 2. Number 3, whoever was number 3, you just said they were 3.
It's
Who didn't have anything negative
because
to say
it's
about
no
Kareem?
threat. Nobody
Let's go look at the
feels
article.
Like that's a threat to Michael Jordan. Nobody feels like he's a threat to Michael Jordan.
So-
if somebody come and threat Jordan, that's when it becomes that.
Okay.
Why he's not number 1? You
So-
act like it's
so
only
think-
happened to LeBron. It happened
so
to Kobe
think-
Bryant too.
It
Let's
never
keep it
happened
real.
to Kobe Bryant.
Stop, man. Stop. I know you fucking love LeBron,
Right.
but don't disrespect. Like
Yeah.
niggas wasn't saying,
Yeah.
oh, he can't be number 1. He want to be like Jordan. Like you can't. Stop this shit, man. For real. Let's stop, man. Let's stop.
Excuse me.
For real. Let's stop.
I
People,
want a
people love.
I
People
want-
was,
yeah,
people was
I want-
dogging Kobe, dog.
I want
Yeah.
a fact here. I love his opinion. I love the energy.
Fuck,
Can
stop.
you tell me on record, this is called record, on record, when did Kobe, by the consensus masses,
Oh my God.
ever was a top 5
All
player?
right, now he's speaking
Ever.
crazy. All right.
Because, so in all voting, all voting that's ever been done
Yeah, people didn't have
by
to.
the masses.
Yeah, people didn't have
Can
to
you
talk about it.
please, not our emotional
All right, now we talk
problem. Can you tell me
Let me talk.
when did his name ever hit or break top 5? What year was it, please?
I want to say when he died.
Don't even ask me.
We're looking right now.
They're looking. So this is a factual thing,
no,
not
yeah.
our opinion.
I know for sure he wasn't top 5 for
Okay.
a minute. That's a fact. He wasn't in people's top 5.
2020, ESPN put out
I told you.
2020.
the top 75 all time on their list. They had Kobe Bryant number 9.
Number 9.
On that.
Okay. So that was the
I'll keep
2020.
looking for
Niggas
others, but that's
Can you
He's like,
go?
he ain't
So
in
we
the top.
going off of ESPN.
I'm
Are
saying
we
the
going off
consensus.
us?
I'm not
That's where
talking
I
about
got
us.
that from.
I don't want our opinion in
That's
it,
what I
sir.
was
All right.
So we're
Stop,
going-
bruh.
so-
all right,
so-
now we been, all right.
So
We good.
if
You
we're
right,
going,
Gil.
if we're going off of ESPN list,
That's our new segment.
hold
You
on.
right, Gil.
If we're going off of ESPN list,
You right.
right?
Gil.
Right.
If Kobe, by their list, has never been number
my
2
God.
to question number 1, they wouldn't have never had the negative narrative on it, like he said, that's challenging Jordan, right? So for the most part,
2024, Hoops Hype did a list. They had Kobe number 8 all time.
number 8 all
Damn,
time.
Hoops Hype.
Okay. So when Jordan went to number 1 in 89, 90, 91, no one bashed Kareem for jumping to number 2. They just talked about it. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? What I'm saying is, if LeBron, by the consensus, has been the only one to challenge Jordan's legacy, then what he is saying is the reason why. If everyone thinks he could be number 1, when you say he's number 2, you're trying to explain why he's not number 1. So that means you gotta bash him to make sure he's number 2, instead of just saying Jordan's number 1, he's number
He
2.
wins, we can't bash him.
2024 Sporting News had Kobe
If he
Bryant
win,
number
it'd be
10.
nothing to bash.
And 20,
Again.
2024
If he wins,
Sporting
it'd be
News did a
nothing to
list.
bash.
If I could just get this
Why-
out, Nick. 2024 Sporting News did a list. They had Kobe Bryant 10th.
10th.
2023 Complex did a list. They had
But
Kobe
that-
at number
it-
5.
That's 5.
Damn,
okay.
complex. Well, I didn't know
So,
that.
so
You shouldn't even say shit like
but
that.
that's just, it don't matter what your opinion is. This is a fact. Just reading the list, man.
Read from 2010. Don't
Okay,
read from
2010. Let's show him where he is in 2010.
All I'm just saying,
Just-
win 6 rings, it wouldn't be nothing to bash.
But
I
why?
think anybody who's not number 1, you're getting.
What I'm saying is,
There's a negative.
okay, let's try gold medal, right? The gold medal race, right? Noah Lyles came in first, right?
Yep.
Someone came in second, right? Did anyone bash him for getting silver? Did anyone talk about why he came in second? Or did they just congratulate him for coming in second place?
We don't even know who came in second.
You want us
course.
to congratulate
That's not why
LeBron
we're
James,
watching the
I get
race,
it.
though.
You want the world to congratulate
No,
LeBron
you're not
James.
listening, brother. You keep thinking this is I'm saying when I ask you for your top 5, you know what, fuck that. Can you tell me your top 5 favorite cars?
I don't got none.
Okay, what do you like?
ride bikes.
What do you like? What do you like?
I got
Beach
Range
Cruiser?
Rover, Benz,
Why you like the Range Rover?
Some
truck.
into
Okay,
this.
why you like the Benz?
Stop.
because I just like the Benz.
Okay, what's number 3?
I like Porsche's 1 because 2-door.
The Porsche's 1?
Yeah.
o'clock.
So you
Porsche's
like the
1
Porsche?
because the 2-door and the race car. Yeah,
Okay,
race. And
number
then
2?
The 2's is the Range Rover because the family.
Hold on, man. We're talking here.
And
Number
then-
3.
And then the Benz is, when I just want my everyday. And then if I had to go old school car like a lowrider. And then a 5.0 like Ford.
Okay,
All for show.
okay. Can you tell me your top 5 players?
My top 5 players ever.
And then explain.
My top 5 players ever. Steph Curry, winner. Greatest shooter ever. I'm going to go Kobe, winner. I'm going to go LeBron James, winner. I'm going to go Tim Duncan, winner. And I'm going to go Shaq, winner.
Okay.
But that's me, yes. This is.
But you see it.
Okay.
The cars, all positive, right? This is your list. The NBA, you thought about it. You said it, right? But winner, you didn't bash anything about why they're not. And that's what I'm trying to explain to this dude over here.
For sure. But like when it's on, but like when we're having a debate about it, everybody's going to talk about why he's not number one though. So yes, to you, of course. If I'm saying of course I'm not going to say anything bad. But if somebody say, yo, well, this is why he's 2. Okay, well, yeah, this is why he's 2, 3, 4, 5.
But that's
there's
what
a
I'm
reason
saying.
why he's not number one.
But they only do it if you let somebody tell you their top 10 and why. They're going to give you 1. Right? Let's say Kobe's 2. They're going to give you Kobe. If LeBron is 3 on their list, they're going to tell you not why he's 3. They're going to tell you why he's not number 1. Why? Just tell me why he's 3, then go on to 4. No one can do that for some reason. They got to tell you why he's not number 1. Who gives a fuck why he's not number 1? You have him at 3, just explain why he's at 3 and move the fuck on. You gotta go down why he's not number 1. Who gives a fuck why he's number 1? Because you're not telling me why he's not number 2. You're just bashing, right? You're just bashing him at 3. Like, why are you bashing a nigga at 3? Fuck the fuck this.
But we're bashing a nigga at 2.
No,
we're
you're
bashing
not.
Kobe at 2.
Nobody
We
does
are
that.
bashing.
Hey,
Man, you act like Jordan, bro. You think you Jordan.
Not-
Like,
go on,
yeah,
man.
man.
Why
hold
you
on.
laughing?
Hold on.
OnlyFans.
Hold on.
Why-
This
Yeah,
dude's
yeah,
the only
yeah,
fan. Come
yeah.
on. He's the
Yeah.
only fan. Come on, OnlyFans.
Why are you
Hey,
laughing?
OnlyFans.
Why are you
That
laughing?
just sound crazy.
Because,
Right?
right? It sounds crazy because that's the truth of what
People bash
do.
Kobe too.
No, they don't.
You can't be number 1 because you act like Mike.
No
You
one
chewing your
does
gum,
that.
wearing
Yeah.
your shoes.
You
think
bashing the nigga at number 3.
Huh? They bash him at number. Wherever
Okay,
you have
3.
LeBron, you bash him for it because you're trying to explain why he's not number 1 for some reason.
Well, I mean,
shit.
LeBron James is considered one of the grereatest players ever. If you're considered one of the greatest players ever, you're going. Like, come on, man.
That should be in third
Like, you're,
place.
So why is Kareem 3rd?
I never have.
I didn't watch Kareem. I don't ask somebody back then why they had him at 3. I don't know.
Crazy, dog.
I wasn't born.
Right? When you talk about Kareem or Duncan or something, you just talk the positive, man. You don't say negative.
Oh, shit.
Well, speaking of asking questions, let's move on to Mostly Fans.
Oh,
Presented by Underdog. Go ahead, download the Underdog.